Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Lorraine Basketball Stadium here from just out of Hobart. Welcome to round 8 of the Basketball Tasmania Statewide League. We have Moonah taking on Breakers, as this is the final round before the semi-finals hit next week. Coming to you from Launceston, that will be. But great to have you on board here by dufftv.com.au. It's been 9 years since Duff TV has covered senior basketball here in Hobart, and it's great to see Duff TV back on senior basketball duties. Our referees for this evening are Lucia Plank, who comes from Austria, who's down here on a university course, and lucky enough to have her here. Also, the other referee is the reigning Southern Tasmanian Basketball League Referee of the Year, David Farmers, who will also be in charge. So we have a good, experienced referee crew on tonight, so should look forward to that. With the teams, Breakers have Terry Musunda out. He's probably the big out. He's currently away on a bit of a holiday. And for Moonah have Tom Wright, Elijah Pawson, Guy Paramore, Anthony Stewart and Josh Mooney out. So some big outs there for the Moonah Basketball Association. The respective coaches, of course, for Breakers is none other than Brendan Stanwicks, the former Hobart Tassie Devils player. And for Moonah, it is the grandpa and grandson combination of Pat Sullivan and Dylan Sullivan. So as both teams are out on the floor at the moment, as you can see there. So we've got Marston, Payne, Beard, Woolcock and Tuffin, and for Moonah it is Machuk, Machuk and Thompson, Morgan, Calvert and Peters, as we are set to go here from Lorraine, and the tip has been controlled by Moonah, who will go to the left of your screen, have controlled the tip. Here's Calvert with the ball. Goes inside of Machuk, and we have a foul early on. That will be assessed on either Tuffin or Marston. And here we go. So, good start here. Now, we do have a scoreboard on the bottom of your screen, so we will endeavour to work on that as Peters goes for a long two. That's off the money. Payne tries to get it, then Woolcock's there to help him out, but Payne says, I'll take a bit more of it. Payne goes himself on the two and knocks it down. Breakers with the first score of the game. They lead 2-0. And we've played probably 30 seconds, 40 seconds in the first there. As Moonah bring it up the floor now with Morgan with the ball carrying duties. Good screen there. And Morgan takes the shot himself. It got partially blocked. Tuffin with the ball. Breakers off and running now. As the ball comes back to Tuffin, he goes for the mid-two. It's short. Good rebound there by Thompson. And he'll bring it up. He'll give it off to Morgan. As he stops and props, gives it back to Thompson. A little bit two-man game work. Inside of Machuk for the two for the free throw. And the fans make some noise. And it's thrown down by the captain. So 2-all. Payne here, an up-and-coming player with the Hobart Chargers. Marston, nice little give back to Payne. He explores. Tuffin now inside. Good kick away, but went nowhere, but it came back to Beard. Here's Woolcock now. Shot clock is down to single digits. Need to get busy here. Tuffin puts up the prayer. That's short. The ball's stuck between Woolcock and Morgan, and the referees will call a jump ball. And the possession arrow will go with Breakers. So 23 on the shot clock there. They get a fresh one. So Breakers to restart here. Live from Lorraine on Duff TV. Hope you're enjoying the coverage as there's a foul and a basket by Tommy Beard. So Breakers will go to line for one more. And Beard there, who's played a really good season locally in the Southern Basketball League, has been a very solid and contributed player for Breakers as he goes for the line for one. Makes it. So we're out to again, we apologise for issues with our scoreboard. We'll seem to get that rectified as the coverage goes along. So I think Breakers are up by the sounds of it. But meanwhile, let's keep going. Machuk gets it stolen off by Beard. Good defensive play, and a foul's been called on Morgan. So Payne will get the ball back in front of the Moonah bench. So Woolcock here now with the ball carrying duties. Looking to explore. Gives it off to Payne. Nice screen by Brad Tuffin. Nice pass. And a good basket made by Brad Tuff. And give credit to Chad Payne there for the nice pass in. And we're back to probably a tight ball game as Morgan with it now for Moonah. Looking at his options, screens galore, trying to happen, but it's not. Here's Thompson now, goes inside to Majuk. Majuk takes the drive on Marston. Nice drive by Rook Majuk, but it didn't make it. Thompson for the mid-range too, he's off. And Calvert with the rebound into Majuk, but he travelled according to the referee. And Breakers will get it back. So play restarts here. So Payne off to Woolcock, back in terms of Payne, goes for that 15-footer, makes it, and good shot there by Chad Payne. So we'll endeavour to get you a score update as soon as we can here. We do apologise again for scoreboard technical issues, as Peters nearly travelled, but then lost the ball, and Thompson and Payne were in a scuffle for it, but wasn't on. Here's Morgan putting on some moves. Morgan for three. Gets the use of a friendly roll. He puts some body English on it as well too, and makes the triple. So Moonah are quite even at the moment with Breakers. This is a good matchup. Trust you are enjoying the coverage here on your home of hoops on Duff TV. As Woolcock continues, he passes to Payne for three for the answer. It's short. Morgan off and running on the rebound. Morgan exploring. Morgan putting on some moves. Passes into Thompson. Moonah to reset. They do so. Morgan inside to Mitchell. Good one-on-one battle with Marston. That'll be a good battle all night. Calvert with the rebound. He'll kick it out to Peters. In turn now to Morgan for three. Yes! Jake Morgan with the triple, on fire here in the first quarter. As Woolcock, long pass into Tuffin. They'll give him the two, but it missed. So Morgan again playing a good first quarter in the moment. Gets past one, past two. Gives it off to Machuk. Machuk wanting to go upstairs for a jam, talking to him pre-game. He said, I'm going to throw one down, Ronnie. I'm going to throw one down. And we're hoping that he does. And Moonah will get the ball back. But I've heard the referee say there's a timeout. So timeout has been called. I wonder if we can get our cameraman to give us a score on the scoreboard, please. So as you can see, the coach there, Dylan Sullivan, is going to have a talk to his troops. Moonah 8-9. So we have a score update. They're saying to me Breakers 9, Moonah 8. And very fast-paced first few minutes here in the first quarter. Don't forget, you can interact live with us here on Duff TV. I've got the Twitter account happening, so if you want to get me on Twitter at Rigsy_9, there's Rigsy_9, RIGGSY_9. You can get me on there. You can tweet in live. If the tweet's good enough, we'll put it on the air later. We'll probably put it through halftime. So you can interact with us by Twitter, or you can probably just get us on the Facebook page. Just go to Duff TV on the Facebook page. Any comments, feedback, we'll take it on board. Unfortunately, we don't have a co-commentator with me tonight. We do apologise. The one we were trying to look for was unavailable. So we're going solo here. I have Martin Duffy in the van with me. He's working the cameras, so you're getting some nice camera angles tonight as well too. All the experience here on Duff TV, we're bringing it to you live, as I said, here on your home of hoops on Duff TV. So we're going to restart. They have 16 left on the shot clock. Calvert going inside of Machuk again. Kick out to Peters, but Peters had a foot on the line as that one rattles out. And Breakers will get it back. So Payne to bring it up. He's had some court time to Hobart charges earlier this season. He gives off to Woolcock. Woolcock exploring at the top of the key. Decides to go himself for three. Just off. Calvert with the rebound. Here's Morgan with it. Morgan looking around. Nice little screen action there. Here's Thompson. Just missed. Payne off and running now for the Breakers. Looking, exploring. Nice pass in the Woolcock. Kicks it out to Payne. An ordinary pass, but somehow recovered. So Payne with the ball carrying duties. Looks inside the Marston. A give and go there. Here's Beard. Back to Payne for a long two. Just short. Calvert knocks that one out. but apparently it was last touched by Tuffin, and Moonah will get it back. So Moonah to restart, and I think I'm not sure how long we've got left. I think we've got 4 or so minutes left. So, but anyway, we'll let you know when it's quarter time. So Calvin into Majuk, the captain, looks here into Morgan, inside to Peters. Peters just lost a handle, throws up the lollipop pass. Morgan, Majuk on the drive. Nice drive by Rook, but it's off. Payne Weber now with some moves, nice moves. Just picks it up a bit here. Tuffin, his Beard. So Beard one-on-one here. Now this is Grabe. Now good ball movement around here. Marston to take a shot. He gets fouled and will go to line for 2. Morgan's claiming the foul. Referee David Farmer saying that will be on the baseline. Yes, he's saying it's on the baseline, and I've lost audio. I've lost audio. I've lost audio. How's that? Nah. How's that? Hang on. Oh no, I'm back. We do. Are we back? Yeah. We do apologise for. No. Is it coming from outside? Oh, hang on, I'm back now. I'm back now. We do apologise there for the audio technical issues that we have. We're just having some kind of issue there, as we'll keep on going anyway. So if I drop out, you know it's an audio issue. So we had a score there. I'm not sure who picked it up as we're trying to work our way here. Payne into Grabe here. Grabe looking around, gets the screen from Marston. Gives it off here, Tommy Beard. Inside to Tuffin, he gets hit on the head, and that's a foul. And that's on Jeremy Calvert. Who's up? So Machuk with the rebound. He goes all the way, nice little kick off, Peters. So that was Devenon, as Aaron Devenon knocks it down. So Moonah out to a 14-9 lead, as I understand it. We'll make sure we get that double check. Nice little crowd in tonight as well too here at Lorraine. A cold day here in Hobart, or cold night, as that will count, and the foul. So I just didn't pick up that. It was either on Peters, or it might have been Peters or Calvert there. And there'll be a substitution made as Thompson is back in. Beard will go to the line for one more. I think we have our audio issues sorted. So again, we do apologise for that. As Beard just misses. Tuffin. Into Grabe. Grabe drives. Nice drive by Scott Grabe, who makes the 2. And it's out to a 14-13 scoreline, I believe. 14-13? We'll make sure we get the Duff man to write me some scores if need be. So, Grabe with the rebound. So Payne brings it up the floor, gets a little bit of pressure from Morgan and Debenham, but they retreat now. So inside of Tuffin, they tried it for the 2-man game. It wasn't on. And that ball got kicked, but that was kicked accidentally, so there'll be no violation called. And a substitution being made. Looks like Tom Beard's coming off for a rest. And Woolcock will bring it in. And Payne lost the handle, and Moonah get it back. So, Machuk, mid-2, got it. 16, oh, he saw the score there. 16-18 is the scoreline. Woolcock for 3. just short. Payne with a nice rebound. Good fake and gets a foul. Morgan thought he did it legally, but referee saying no. So Chad Payne to the line. Talked a little bit about Chad Payne tonight. As we've said, he's a Hobart he's played with the Hobart Chargers this year. Seen a little bit of court time. One of the development players at the club. Hopefully he stays around next season. Of course, Hobart Chargers have a new men's coach in Ben Rush. A good appointment. And hopefully Ben Rush can do some wonders with the Chargers in the men's program as he knocks down that free throw. So Morgan brings it up the floor, gives it to Machuk with that mid-range jumper. Lovely shot there by Machuk. That's his game, that's his go. It's a nice little mid-range shot for him. So, Gray with it now. Shot clock is 15 and beyond here. So, a bit of time. Debenham with the strip. Nearly got it back. Good job there by Aaron Debenham. And ball went out of bounds and goes back to Moonah. But good defensive pressure there by Aaron Debenham. I think we're down to the last seconds by the sounds of it. As the team was trying to, as Moonah was trying to rush it in for some reason. I think there's about a minute to go or something like that from what I'm seeing. So Woolcock here. Working our way through. Gray for three, the veteran. No, that's off. As Tuffin gets the rebound, lost it. Morgan nearly travelled. Got away with that one, I think. And Machuk is out of bounds and Breakers will get it back. So, Breakers to restart here. So Payne with it now. Looks around. Tries to, gives it off to Marston. Marston squares up, goes one-on-one with Machuk. And that's going to be, again, as we've said earlier in the broadcast, a good matchup, Machuk and Marston. Similar height, similar build. And so a whistle went off in the background. I'm not sure what that was for. I think it was just trying to get the players out of huddles. So it will be 2 shots here. Or do we have a wet spot on the floor? I think we have a wet spot as Brad Tuffin does a bit of janitorial duties, or whatever you want to call it, clean duties. And Marston will go to the line here for 2. Jack Marston, who has had a pretty all right season in the SPL. Has done his bit coming off the bench for the Breakers. And the Breakers, of course, are the reigning premiers in the Southern Basketball League as they beat Phoenix by 1 into overtime about 2 months ago. As this ball tries to get to Morgan, in turn to Peters. Peters, the short jumper, or the baby hook was off. And that ball comes down to Payne. Payne explores, tries to pass it off. He was intending to go nowhere. And Breakers will get it back. So Payne with it. Explores, drives, gives it to Gray, fakes, drives, travels. He travelled first before the nice drive. So you can hear the coach there, 8 seconds to go here, as might be cutting in and out of audio. We'll be okay. As Thompson goes for it, and that will round us out here at quarter time. So if we can get that score up, thank you very much. I assume Team A is Moonah, who are 18, and the Breakers are 16. So quarter time here at Lorraine, and Coach Dylan Sullivan having a word with his troops. I'm sure he'll be happy with that first quarter, but I'm sure they can fix on a few things here. So quarter time. I trust you are enjoying the coverage. Again, we do apologise for some audio technical issues we are having, and some scoreboard issues as well too. So we'll endeavour to try to keep you up to date with scores and times, and hopefully, we can get going. Don't forget you can interact with myself on the Twitter feed if you want to, at Rixie_9, or you can hit us up via the Duff TV Facebook page if you're watching. So hope you're enjoying the coverage. Again, round 8 here of the State Basketball League continues from Moraine. There are obviously games in Burnie. There's games in Burnie tonight, I'm very sure. Games in Launceston as well. As you can see, the wonderful score table people there, thanks to the STBOA, who do a great job with referees and score table officials. So, which is good to see. So we're trying to endeavour to get you some other score updates and other things that are happening around the state. As we work hard here, as Brendan Stanwick has a talk to his troops as well. And of course, as we said before, Brendan Stanwick's a former Tassie Devils player. We did interview him some weeks ago, or a few months ago, on a separate project, which I'm hoping to have footage for you. So, second quarter here is just about to get underway, as we are now underway. Quarter number 2 as Payne goes all the way, puts up the finger roll. That's off the money. Thompson with the rebound. Machook in turn to Morgan. Morgan with the floater, banks it off the window and gets scoring underway for Moonah. So Moonah on 20, Breakers on 16. As Tommy Beard back on now. Payne with the 15-footer. Yes. Nice shot by Chad Payne. Ball goes quickly up the floor. And Tuffin gets the steal there, or turnover. As Morgan has it now, as we continue on. As Machook makes the layup. Lovely play there. Woolcock in terms of Tuffin, just off on the shot. And ball goes out of bounds. No, there'll be a foul call. So Breakers get it back. So play restarts here. Payne drives, beautiful drive by Chad Payne, went for the reverse but missed it. Then Devenon tried a heads up play, it was never on. Calvert with the rebound, Calvert against the ball, Gives it off to Morgan. Morgan with it now, trying to put some moves on. Goes inside to Machook. Machook gets the foul and will go to line for 2. So a great story here by Aruk Machook. He's the captain of the Moonah basketball team. And also has had, he comes from overseas originally. So he calls Australia home now, which is great to see. And also great to see he's playing hoops as he makes the first. Second rolls in. So Woolcock now with it. The ball carrying duties. In turn to, that's Beard. And then Payne nearly loses it, but regathers it. As Payne goes for 3, that's off the money. And a good rebound there. Woolcock with the 2. No, Tuffin with the tip in. And something has happened away from the ball in the shot. So it was either there was a push off or something in the rebounding contest that the referees didn't like. And they're just trying to rein it in, making sure there's a bit of control. The last thing we want is a fight. It's the last thing we want on our minds. As Morgan gives it off to Devenon. Devenon looking around, gets the screen. Explores inside the Machook. Machook one-on-one with Marston yet again. Good tough battle. Machook nearly gets his own rebound and does. Goes upstairs. Doesn't dunk it on this occasion, but gets the layup. And you can count another 2. So Payne with it now, as Woolcock has it, gives it off. Beard explores, coughs it up. No, Breakers recover. That is short by Brad Tuffin. Machook with the rebound. In turn Devenon, now Morgan. Then as we back to Morgan in somehow, some shape, some form, and put some body English on that as well too, and gets the 2. So nice little make-up play there by Jake Morgan. So ball goes for 3, that's short. As the ball comes back to Morgan, he gives it off to his teammate here. And a nice tip in there by Machook. Play is going quickly. I think we have to tell that cameraman to speed it up. As Payne has it now. Woolcock with it, spins, nice little move, and then Tuffin puts up the 2. That's off. And looks like there's a foul being called here. So, foul's been assessed. And Moonah will get it back. So foul's on the breakers. We're not sure who that was, but we'll endeavour to find out at some stage. So play restarts. And turnover already by Moonah, which is not on. And Tommy Beard with the layup makes the 2. So nice ball movement. Inside to Calvin, who wants to go one-on-one here against Beard. Nice move, just off. Now Payne has it. Good pressure there by Calvin, who's back there to play some D. And we're just out of shot here, so we can't see who's got the ball, but that shot goes up. That's way off, and looks like we're just having some camera issues again. We do apologise. We're having a few technical issues here, but we're doing our best to work through it. We do have a good team of producers working on it. So we have a timeout. And hopefully we can get a score 30 to 22. So Moonah are on 30 and Breakers are on 22 by the sounds of it. So let's get that. So, as we've got a timeout here, again, we'll just give you some updates where possible. I'm not sure, so we just check the Facebook page. So, 5 teams in the women can still make the Final 4 in the women, and 6 teams in the men can apparently make it into the Final 4 as well too. So it's a log jam to see who's going to make the top 4 for both men's and women's. Of course, semi-finals take place next weekend at the Elfin Sports Centre in Launceston, and then the following weekend in, I think the following day, so that's the Saturday semi-final, Sunday the grand final will happen. And we can tell you Phoenix are on top of the ladder in the men. And in the women, I believe it's, as we'll try to endeavour to get that information to you. There is some action on tonight. There's a triple header in Penguin with the Wynyard taking on Phoenix women and Burnie taking on Phoenix men, and followed by Penguin and Launceston in the women. But let's get back to the action here as Tuffin misses the layup. Calvert with the rebound, and then apparently he stepped out of bounds, and the ball will come back. So, Payne for the long 2. Did a lap of honour and rimmed out. So Thompson with it, and there's a foul. Foul's assessed on Woolcock for the block. So, Moonah to restart here. Peters with it. Goes exploring, gives it off to Debenham. Debenham, nice try by Aaron Debenham. Puts Moonah ahead 32-22, I believe is the scoreline. As Payne has it now, gives it off to Woolcock. Turn to Tuffin for the 2. That just rolls off Marston with a good rebound. Couldn't put the putback. And then Calvert does a really good defensive job on Marston to get the rebound. So Calvert for 3, short. Woolcock gets the long pass down to Scotty Grave. In turn to Chad Payne. Payne back to Grave. Looks at his options. Tuffin now. Nice pass to Woolcock, who will take the 2. He's just off on that one. Debenham. In turn to Peters, who gets fouled. And 1! Johannes Peters with the basket and will go to line for 1. Great heads-up and transition play by Moonah. And that sees them up and about, and as they extend this lead. So, talking to Johannes Peters pre-game, I said to him, I'd really love to see dunk it And then the coach, Dylan Sullivan, tells me he's been on fire from three-point land in the last few games that he's played for Moonah. So here's Peters for one. Makes a nice three-point play by Johannes Peters. Great work by the youngster. Watch out for him in the coming years. Hopefully he gets through to maybe the Hobart Chargers at some stage. Tuffin, it's a poor pass and got cut off. Peters now with a long pass in turn to Machuk, who went upstairs, but Payne was equal to the challenge and had to make him change his shot. And in the end, Machuk got the two. So great little play there by both competitors. Tuffin, Grave now. Nice little shot, misses. Peters, in turn to Morgan. Morgan will have the layup and count that one. It's 39-22. This is out to a 17-point ball game already. So Moonah have put on the sprints with a number of players out, and they're doing a terrific job as Tuffin goes inside to Marston. Misses the easy two. Marston again works his way through, but an offensive foul has been called as Marston tried to use his shoulder a bit too much and will be called for the charge. So play restarts here. As we keep on keeping on here from Moraine. Trust you are enjoying the coverage here on Duff TV. To see basketball back live as Calvin misses the easy two. Tuffin the rebound, he gives it off to Payne. Payne exploring, putting some moves on, puts up the floater, not there. Calvin with the boards. Goes in turn to Peters. Peters, oh, goes upstairs, but then Machuk was there for the easy two on the scraps. This is out to 41-22, so this margin, it keeps out exploring. Grave goes to Tuffin. Tuffin works his way around. Nice move by Brad Tuffin, and this time makes the nice little floater. And, ooh, that's nearly a violation, but the referee let that one play. Needs to get it over. Only got 8 seconds to get it over. They do so now. Here's Thompson. Nice little dump pass inside to Machuk, and a foul's been called on Marston. So Aruk Machuk will go to the line for two. And a substitution coming in for, I think that was Breakers. Breakers or Moonah, one or the other. So Machuk to the line for two. As Ruben Woolcock and David Farmers have a little conversation. Of course, I believe they're very good friends off the court. I also believe they play cricket together, is the gossip I hear as well too. So good to see some camaraderie there between official and player. As Woolcock now goes inside to Scotty Grave at the top of the free throw. Kicks it back off to Beard. Beard, nice little dump pass. I think that's Payne putting up the three and knocks it down. Chet Payne with the three-pointer. And again, a badly needed basket for Breakers. So Calvert. Thompson. Inside to Peters. And a foul and another foul and a basket for Johannes Peters. As I said, you just got to watch out for this kid. I reckon give him a couple more years, and I reckon he's going to be a really good player, Johannes Peters. I like his game. I like the style he plays at. He's certainly come a long way, this young boy, and it's good to see as he misses that free throw, and it'll be a jump ball. These boys let it go, and it's going to Breakers on the possession arrow. It's 45-25 there, just by looking at that scoreboard. So Moonah out to a convincing lead. Breakers need to work a miracle to get back into this one. As Payne goes inside to Tuffin. Sorry, that's Grave, Scotty Grave. And a tap has been called. And Moonah will get the ball back. So Morgan to Peters. So now ball nicely inside into Peters, but that was never on. Wilcock able to get that one through. Payne. And a foul's been called here. Ball go on the baseline. So we just try to pick that up. It's on Manjuk. So ball go on the baseline. Again, a good little crowd here. Good to see some supporters for both sides are in. Nice to see you are supporting your local team here in southern Tasmania. As Payne goes for three. That is an air ball. That's a rare from Chad Payne. To Peters. Stops the fake and then poor pass. Tackle. A tough and off and running. Off to Grave. Grave into Wilcock. Now back to Tuffin for the long two. To Short. Thompson with it. Calvert. Here's Majuk. That's his shot and makes it. The captain showing you why he can knock down that jumper. Under 90 seconds to go here. Term number 2 for Moraine. Trust you are finally enjoying the coverage here on Duff TV. As shot goes up. And that was a miss. So Calvert brings the ball down. Nice pass to Majuk. Good fake. Just misses. Calvert with the rebound and another and one. And Jeremy Calvert will go to line for one more. So foul was called on number 21. And that was assessed on... So minute 3 to go. As you can see, just see the score line there very quickly. As Calvert misses. So Wilcock with it now. To Payne inside to Grave. Grave, nice little split and makes the two nicely. Nice shot there by Scotty Grave. So Peters, it's off to Morgan, in turn to Thompson. Thompson putting on some moves as he makes the two there. Nice shot. So Moonah keep it on here. So Payne with it now. Gives it off to Wilcock. Pass got deflected but well recovered. And then another poor pass. And Moonah are off and running here through Morgan. Morgan with the two. No, that's off. Wilcock, nice little move. Then puts it onto the 5. Gets it back somehow. Gives it off to Scotty Gray. Payne for 3. Yes. Chad Payne starting to come alive here as the ball goes long deep down the court. And that went nowhere. And we're 1.6 seconds to go. The ball will come back. So Moonah with one last play. Let's see what they can muster up. So, sorry, that's Breakers that need one last play. Wilcock for the long two is short. And we are at half-time here at Moraine. As I'm hoping to get a look at the scoreboard, please. As Moonah would be pretty happy. So Moonah are pretty happy. Here we go now. So at half-time, it is Moonah 51 playing Breakers 32. And I've given the half-time break of 3 minutes. So as you can see, both teams having a bit of a chat. So unfortunately, we haven't got any updates through from some other games. We will endeavour to track that down, but hope you are enjoying the broadcast on Duff TV. Like I said, the first time in 9 years since Duff TV has broadcast senior basketball here in Hobart. The last time was in a STBL Grand Final between, I believe at the time was Hobart, who are now called Phoenix, and Breakers, of course, who have been around for quite some time now. So that was the last time Duff TV has covered senior basketball, or adult basketball, so to speak. We did cover some junior basketball last year in the Basketball Hobart Juniors. We covered their grand finals. Great to see them. Unfortunately, we couldn't broadcast this year's grand finals due to some issues with schedules and whatnot. But great to see Duff TV getting some good recognition in their football coverage. Of course, they're well renowned for their coverage in SFL, STJFL, Relive the Rivalry, which they broadcasted a few weeks ago, which was a fantastic game. Tassie getting up in that one by 9 points. To give you a bit of football news there as well too. So nice to see Duff TV back on basketball coverage. Hopefully we can get the Duff man to a few Chargers games, and we're looking to broadcast some Hobart Chargers games in the not too distant future. So hopefully things kind of pan out and work out. So we'll endeavour to keep you updated. Now that Duff man has come through with the goods as far as the score is concerned. So as you can see there now, 51 playing 32. So it's not a tied 0-0 game. It is a 19-point ball game, thanks to Moonah. Johannes Peters and Jake Morgan probably been the two standouts. Then with Calvert and Debenham being very consistent with their game, and also Majuk as well too. For Breakers, it's been a lone hand. I think Chad Payne and Tom Beard have been probably the two standouts so far for Breakers. And they need to really get some stops in these first few minutes and convert to get this margin back to probably to a better scoreline. So we're at half-time, of course, at Lorraine. So it's absolutely good to see as we now check out. We've got 5, Duffman's telling me we've got 5 viewers watching, so hello to those 5 that are watching, wherever you may be. We do stream live around the world, so if you know anyone overseas, let them know that we're live streaming on dufftv.com.au. That's the website to go to, as we are about to get underway here in the third quarter. Again, we apologise for any audio or technical issues we do have. We do have a new system in place, so we're working hard on that. Third quarter underway here from Lorraine. As Debenham gives it off to Calvert for 3. It's off. Peters with the rebound. Try to rake it in, sorry. But that went out of bounds, so Breakers to restart. Payne with it. And a foul there on Calvert, who reached in. So ball will go to Breakers here. So Beard, 20 left on the shot clock as play restarts. Payne inside to Beard, who got rejected by Peters. Great block there by Johannes Peters. Calvert up the floor to Debenham and Majuk, and missed everyone, and ball went out of bounds. So here's Calvert. Oh, sorry, that's not Calvert, that's Scotty Gray. Now, ball to Tommy Beard, inside to Marston. Marston, good try, and gets the foul. Go to the line for 2. So, Jack Marston to the line for 2. So, that's the start they kind of needed, Breakers. They just need to really focus on that inside presence and try to make some more of those easier shots, which they've found hard to find. So, let's hope Marston can get this one. Yes, rolls in. So 51 playing 33 here. So Debenham for 3, way off the money, missed everything. As Beard goes inside to Payne for the triple, that's off. Majuk try to rape it in, or get it in, or keep it. Try and muddle my words, apologies there. Try to keep it in, but couldn't. Breakers to restart. Beard is Payne, now turning to Marston. Marston gets fouled by Calvert. So ball will be on the side. So play to restart here. Here's Payne. Now Tuffin. Nice pass into Grabe, who then coughed it up. Calvert was able to re-pick it. So Morgan has it now as he goes exploring here. Gives it off to Peters, in turn to Debenham. They move it around the top of the key here. Morgan inside to Majuk. Majuk one-on-one, nice little dish out to Calvert for 3. That's short. Debenham needs to give it back off to Calvert. Oh, poor pass. Marston picked that one off. Payne goes up the floor, and there's a foul called on the break. So Ball will come across to Moonah and they'll restart. So that is his second personal. So Payne Webbett now. As Brave and Machook try to get it, couldn't. Marston, one-on-one with Peters. Tuffin for two. That's way short. But then somehow Marston was able to get it back. Machook asking where the foul occurred, or maybe no foul occurred. And there's a timeout. So the score line, as we see, it is still 51-33. I'll see if our cameraman up on the top can maybe give us a look, if possible. So timeout here. We might have something here. So timeout being called. And there's a question that has come into us on via the Duff TV Facebook page. And it's come from a very good friend of mine in Damien Dare, which asks if 51-35, but he's obviously not asking the score, but he's asking if it was, is it true that James Dare was supposed to be commentating with Ronald Riggs for what I couple for Duff TV? To answer your question on live air, Damien, apparently he was asked, and we sent him an email, or someone from Point sent him an email, but no response. So you probably want to chase it up, Damien, if you are listening to the coverage. As play restarts here, Thompson inside to Majuk, kicks it out, and that's a long three by Peters, who put up an air ball. That's rare by Johannes Peters. Beard inside to Marston. Ball got deflected. Moonah are off and running here as Thompson looks at it, gives it off. Ball swings around it. Was going to Morgan, but cut off by Payne, who lays it up, and there's another two. So 37-51 here. 7:05 left in the third. So we are coming to you live from Moraine, as I think there was an attempted alley-oop pass by Debenham, who obviously didn't get it down. So apologies there, Duffman just trying to distract me with something. Or he's just trying to check my scoreline. He was checking my scoreline that I have down here. So Tuffin will go to line for two. There was a foul and missed it. So, of course, Moonah are over the foul limit. 5 to zip is the foul count. And that is not the scoreline you can see on your screen. It is 51-38, Duffman. So I tell the Duffman it's 38, not 3,722. As the ball goes to Morgan. We're having some fun here in the stadium, I can tell you. Thompson, nice move. And gets the two. So 53-38 here is our scoreline. Payne for three. Rattled around, but it was a no-go. As Morgan brings it up now, as we try to get back to the action. We're there now. Thompson for the long two. Yes. As goes to a nice drive by Ruben Moorcock, and it is now 55-40 as we are 15-point margin here. Peters. In turn to Machook, then back to Peters. Kicks out to Debenham. Morgan for three. Just a bit flat. Payne on the break. Payne goes, misses. Tuffin is there for the rebound. As it's now back to a 13-point margin. So 42-55. And all of a sudden we may have a ball game on our hands here. Moonah starting to tire a little bit after a really good start, as Calvert goes, trying to get that to Morgan, but it was never on. Woolcock for the layup, gets it, and we're back to 11 points now. So we're really, something's happening here. You can just tell Breakers have got a bit of momentum here. So they're working hard. Thompson. Calvert inside to Machuk, but then lost it. Regathers it though. Back to Calvert. Goes inside to Debenham. Debenham with a back around pass, never worked. Players go to the floor. That went unwhistled and was a good no call anyway. Hey, nice little dish into Marston, who makes the 2. We are back to a 9-point ball game. 46-55 here in the third, and all of a sudden Breakers are just inch by inch here, working this margin down. Thompson to Calvert for 3 for the response. Yes, Jeremy Calvert with the 3. 58-46 is our scoreline. And that was a good return basket by Moonah. Beard looked at the 3. Nice little cut by Marston, who missed the 2. Woolcock, nice rebound. Gives off to Payne. Payne from the free throw. He's off. Machuk with the ball carrying duties now. Gives it off to Jake Morgan, who explores. Here's Thompson with it. Kicks it away. Morgan for 3. That's off. And ball goes out of bounds, so we'll go back to Moonah. As short as not too long to go here in the third. I think we're under 4 minutes, possibly. Debenham looked at the 3, didn't. Morgan decides, I'll take a 3, and knocks it down. 61-46. We're back out to 15 already, so just like that. And that's an offensive foul. Foul's been called on Brad Tuffin, and that will be not a good, it wasn't a good decision by Brad Tuffin to drive like that. Out of control, and a good call there by the official. Morgan to Machuk. Thompson, yes. I'm not sure if that was a 3 or a 2. It was a 2. They're telling me from the truck it's a 2. So 63 playing 46. So, and there was a foul away there as we were trying to work out the scores. And Woolcock will go to the line. So Ruben Woolcock, who's played some basketball this year, is also a referee, by the way, as well too. So mixing the playing and the refereeing. Still at an age where you can do that. Still at a nice young age. A great kid off the floor, I can tell you. He's a nice guy to talk to, and talking to him pre-game, he was very good to talk to as far as what was going on. He played some cricket, I believe, earlier today. As Payne to Woolcock, and rejected by Thompson. So no call there. Breakers to get it back. Beard for 3. Good rebound there by Calvin. So Morgan with it now. In turn to Thompson. Now Calvert for another 3. Just off. As that all paid off there. Here's Tuffin with a finger roll. That was way off. Calvert with the NFL pass to Debenham. Doesn't pay off. Debenham on the floor. When he had it, he was actually out of bounds. So, and I'll have to, as the referee there just cleans it up a bit. So, Breakers to get it back. Payne into Beard, now Marston. Marston works his way through. That's Beard working his way through, sorry. Tuffin there, lost it, nearly regained it. Then Tuffin goes onto the floor, players going to the floor. Payne drives in the Tuffin, and the basket, and 1. So after all of a bit of a shenanigans and a hashtag no good, Breakers were able to pick it up and go to the line for 1 after a foul. So Tuffin to the line for 1 more. So 2 minutes and 1 second to go here in the third quarter. Trust you are enjoying your coverage here on Duff TV. I think we have our audio issues sorted because we seem to be working a whole lot better around here, which is good. As Thompson with it now. That pass got deflected but recovered. Here's Machuk, kicks it back out wide. Good ball movement there. Morgan for three. Way off, that's a brick. Woolcock with it now. Gets for a couple, gets it up the floor to Beard. Back to Woolcock. Nice, try to put on the nice little pass, but it was never on. Debenham to go all the way. Nice layup by Aaron Debenham. Woolcock picked off by Morgan. Morgan, oh, somehow that all paid off. Debenham back to Payne. Comedy of errors here. Payne gets through one. Tries to get it to Marston, but a bit too fancy. And ball goes out of bounds. So, Morgan. So bring it back up. Jack Morgan having a good game so far. Thompson with the moves. Gives it off to Debenham. Debenham looking across, goes cross court to Morgan for three. That is an air ball. That's two air balls we've seen tonight. Rarely do you see that. Woolcock, nice little alley-oop play to Tuffham. Woolcock the Tuffham for the alley-oop. And nice play there. So, Morgan, get the response. Good steal by Tuffham. They wanted a foul, they'll get the foul now. So it's 65 to 51 here as we work on our scoring. Talbot, that's an offensive foul. Good call there by the official. Used his shoulder, elbow. No, called it a blocking foul. My apologies, that is a blocking foul. So unlucky there for Woolcock to get that one, but we keep on moving as Morgan in turn to Debenham for three. That's long. So Tuffham with it now, gets for a couple. Nice pass to Payne, but he couldn't rein it in. It got deflected, and 9.8 to go. 9.8 tenths of a second to go here. Term number three, we're live from Moraine on Duff TV. Here on a Saturday night, a cold Saturday night here. Woolcock on the buzzer, puts up the floater, that's off, and that will round us out. Payne, no, Debenham, somebody, and there's the buzzer for three-quarter time. So, three-quarter time here at Moraine. It is Moonah 65, Breakers 51 on Duff TV. And a really good fight back and comeback there by the Breakers, who had a bit of momentum in that third quarter. We were able to get it down to as much as 9, but and then all of a sudden Moonah were able to get back on their running shoes and again extend the lead out to now 14 points. So still got a bit of a ball game on our hands here. Breakers really need to up the ante in order to make this one close. So. There's the score table there. I don't know who that person is. But anyway, like I said, you can interact with us on the Duff TV Facebook page or on my Twitter feed. Briggsy_9 is my Twitter feed if you want to come in and say hello on the broadcast. We've already answered one question live on the air. Thanks to a good mate Damien there for sending that question in. That was supposed to be our co-commentator for tonight, but unfortunately we never heard back from him. So Damo, if you're listening, I'll get you to chase that one up. As you can see here, the kids having a bit of a shoot around at three-quarter time. That's the good thing about the local basketball scene down here. You can have a bit of a shot during the quarter time breaks. It's always good to see, but of course once the referee tells you to get off, you've got to get off. But it's really good to see. Good community involvement. And nice to see a little crowd in tonight. It has been raining this evening, so that might have put a few people off. But it's really fantastic to see a good little crowd out. The State League has actually had some good feedback. I think the State League is here to stay as I think it's worked wonders this year with teams competing all around the state, and it's really good to see. So final quarter underway here at Lorraine. It is Breakers going to the left of your screen to control the start here of the fourth. So Payne inside a Tuffin, one-on-one with Calvert, goes exploring, spin move, doesn't go. Ball got knocked away, and we'll go back to Breakers. So Breakers to restart here. Woolcock, nice try by Ruben Woolcock, who makes the two. Back to a 12-point ball game, 53-65 here. So, and foul's been called on Tuffin for reaching in on the post. So, Peters to restart, 15 left on the shot clock. Thompson with a quick shot up, just missed. Beard into Payne, Payne exploring, nice split, nice drive by Chad Payne. And it's now back to 10 points. So I can hear the rain outside here. We'll have a rain that is pouring down on this side of the river, folks. As Morgan goes exploring, we're back to a 10-point margin. Inside to Debenham, one-on-one with Marston. Debenham wanted a foul, referees didn't see it that way, but gets the two anyway, 67-55. So, ball there with Woolcock, gets the screen from Tuffin. Nice little pick and roll there, good play. Back to 10. 67-57 in favour of Moonah at the moment. So, Peters goes inside to Debenham. That was broken off by Tuffin, and then a foul's been called on Morgan. And ball will be on the sideline. So 10 points is the margin here, so can Breakers get a couple more stops here and try to get this back in the single digits? Ball's now with Payne. Payne goes exploring, puts the up and under up. Nice move by Chad Payne. And I think we're going to have a warning. As you can hear, referee David Farmers just telling Aaron Debenham to just settle a little bit. So, marching back to 8. So, or am I have a different scoreline to what the Duff man has as we work on that. As Thompson tries to put that one up. So, Woolcock for 3. Yes, Ruben Woolcock with the triple. Breakers 62. This margin is back to 5. 5 points is the margin here at Lorraine. This is going to be a epic finish if we can get one. Trust you are enjoying it here on your home of hoops. As Thompson inside to Debenham, 1-on-1. Look, wanted another foul, but again the referees are not seeing it that way. And it's 69-62 here. So 69-62. Out to 7 points. Beard. Woolcock. Marston nearly travels. Ball gets deflected and goes out of bounds. 4 seconds left here on the shot clock. As you can hear the referee saying shot clock, 4 boys, so 4 to go. Breakers to restart. Tuffin needs to get it in. Payne with a 15-footer is off. So, here's Thompson with it now. Thompson in turn to Morgan. Morgan inside of Peters, who looked open there for 1 second. Calvert back to Peters now. He goes one-on-one, kicks it out to Thompson for 3. Just off. Marston couldn't get the rebound. Debenham was able to pick it up. And we're back out to 71-62 here. Woolcock gives off to Marston. Marston couldn't make it. Moonah off end running here. Morgan all the way, not on. And then Peters tried to tip it in and couldn't. Woolcock get the rebound, brought it up. Payne, nice move. They couldn't finish it. Tuffin tries to get the ball, and a jump ball has been called. And a good call there by the referee, David Farmers. Excellent call, because Tuffin definitely had a hand on the ball and really well picked up. It is back out to 9 points here, 71-62, as the Duff man can't keep up with me on the scores. We're going to have to give him an education lesson in basketball, folks, as we keep on here from Moraine. Morgan with it now. Goes inside, goes back outside to Coward, then back to Morgan. Morgan in turn to Thompson, rejected by Marston, who aggressively blocks that one. Payne off and running, puts on some moves, gets through some wannabe defenders. Tuffin for two, yes! Great basketball there by Breakers. Back to 7 points, 64-71. And entertaining, Duff band happy that he caught that one. Entertaining last quarter here from Moraine. If you are watching this via dufftv.com.au, you are seeing a good game on our hands here. Morgan to Peters. Gassed off, didn't roll around. Rebound by Beard. And a technical foul's been called on Aaron Debenham. Obviously, he did get warned, so the go is if a player gets warned for behaviour, the next one is a technical foul. And unfortunately, Aaron Debenham is not happy, but the referees were saying it's not on to be like that, so technical foul was assessed. So timeout's been called here. I wonder if we can see how long there is to go, Duffman, if we can talk to our cameraman up there. So 5:20 left in the fourth, and we have technical foul, so 71-64. The raw score's correct, make it 71-65. So new rule coming in will be with the technical foul next year's 1 shot and possession. We're still at 2 though, as Chad misses that one. So 71-65, Duffman, who's on a different headset, so you can only hear me in the stadium and not into your lounge rooms. As Scotty Grave explores Payne for three. Will drop, no, just short. Calvert with the rebound. So Peters with it now, gives it off. Majuk goes to Morgan. He thought about the three, turns it down. Peters inside again to Majuk, the captain. Couldn't get that one. Peters with the rebound, good offensive rebound. Morgan for three, yes! Jake Morgan putting on a shooting display. 74-65, but back out to 9 points here. So Payne with it now. Goes to Tuffin, drives, gets the basket. Good response by the Breakers. So if he gets this one, we're back to 6 points. So this is really good. We're under 5 minutes to go here in the last quarter. Tuffin couldn't complete it. So, and a foul's been called on Marston. So back out to 7 points now. So 74-67 is our scoreline. As the Duff man gets us up to date on our little scoreboard down there. So Morgan to restart. Morgan, ball deflected by Payne. Payne off and running now. Gives it to Scotty Gray, who missed the layup. The veteran couldn't get it done. Tuffin, skills to keep it in. Brad Tuffin goes all the way, but a trap has been called. And a timeout's been called. So, timeout to go, and I think, again, if I can see if we can find out the time. So we're 4:10 to play. It is 7 points to margin, and Moonah needs to keep the buffer here to probably keep this one. So Dylan will obviously be talking about just trying to tell his troop to stay calm and try to just run this structure where Breakers would surely like to really push it up the floor a bit and also still run some structure for both teams. Very offensive efficient. There's the man, Pat Sullivan. I call him the Lindsay Gaze of basketball Tasmania. Pat Sullivan has been around for years, I can tell you, Duff Man. And he has certainly been a great contributor to basketball in Tasmania, that is for sure. There is the man, as I call him, a Lindsay Gaze, and still going strong. Pat Sullivan still does some work with the Hobart Chargers with their game night, as a game night volunteer. He's also in charge of the volunteers as well there. And Ian Hyde there, just running across the floor. Nice to see him. He's a committee member at the Moonah Basketball Association, so shout out to Moonah Basketball, who run on the Sunday nights. If you are interested in getting involved in a local association, get on the Basketball Tasmania website at www.basketballtasmania.com.au and follow the prompts to find out where your nearest association is. But we're back live here at Lorraine as Peters goes to Morgan. Morgan for another three. He's feeling it. Majuk with the rebound. And ball goes out of bounds. And we'll go back to Moonah as Jeremy Cowart tells the guys to just settle a bit. They need to hold on to this margin. You think another stop here and a score by Breakers will make this very interesting. Morgan. Good pressure by Payne. This goes to Peters in turn to, I'm not sure who that is. Here we go, Calvert, but a foul's on Scott Grave. And the ball will be reset here. So, ball comes back out. Calvert in turn to, that was Thompson. Peters couldn't get it. Peters, one of my favourite players in the league. So, ball kick out to Beard for three. Short. Good rebound by Brad Tuffin. And a reset here. Good option by the Breakers. So, Woolcock kicks out to Payne for three. We're right behind this one. That is an air ball. What a good look at that. Great camera angle as we get down to the floor. As Morgan tries to put up the shot, missed. Payne, off-man running. Tuffin puts up the shot. That's off. Woolcock was able to get the rebound. Right up and close to the action. That's what we like on Duff TV. Nice pass by Woolcock to Tuffin. Got fouled and will go to the line for two. So again, we're bringing you some awesome camera angles here on dufftv.com.au. And it's great to see that we can bring you another side of the game. I was hoping we could get a boom mic into the timeout huddles, but unfortunately we're down on staff tonight, so unfortunately we couldn't get the boom mic in. That would have been great to give you another insight into broadcasting basketball. As Tuffin goes to the line, and that one misses. Tuffin for another one. Yes. So back at the 6 points, I believe. 68-74. So Morgan with it now. Gives it off. Majuk puts up the floor. Oh, nice turnaround jumper. The captain just steadying the ship. 76-68. Back out to 8 points. Beard for three. Yes. 5 points it is now. 2-possession ball game. 71-76 here on your home of hoops, Duff TV, as Morgan explores to Thompson. Nice little floater that doesn't get off the window. Then the pass by Tuffin was a combi in error. Morgan with it. And he goes. Nice pass to Machuk, who will make this. As I say that, it rattled, it did a lap of honour and came out. I think we put the commentator's curse on him. Woolcock to Tuffin. Yes, we are back to a 3-point ball game at Lorraine. 73-76. This is going to be a close finish. If we have overtime, we do have overtime, Duff Man. So stay tuned on dufftv.com.au. This is going to be a thriller, folks. Peters for two. Air ball, Tuffin with the rebound. Now, Breakers can bring it back to one or they can tie it. Payne just off. Woolcock with a tip in. Back to a one-point ball game, 75-76 here. A great comeback by Breakers. At one stage, they were down by about 15 or 16. Morgan into Bajuk, puts up the two. Nice little basket. 78-75. Surely there's not too long to go here. Beard to Payne, in turn Woolcock. Tuffin, ball got deflected. Now to Thompson, puts the Jets on. And a tip jam by Majuk, if you don't mind. It is out to 80-75. So great atmosphere here at Moraine. Crowd makers the noise, which is good to see. Back out to 5 points. Beard. Woolcock looks at his options. Payne drives, puts it up. There's under a minute to go. So we have about 30 seconds left. Foul's been called. So there was a foul assessed on a Breakers play, so Moonah will get it back. We've got about just on 32.8 seconds to go. So Breakers need to get a stop and convert down the other end, but Moonah will probably slow this down and work the shot clock. So Morgan, Peters, back to Morgan, goes in turn now to Thompson, then back to Morgan. It's a good ball movement, but then got coughed up. Breakers need to get this off and running now. So Woolcock drives, puts up the two, missed. Scotty Grabe there gets the foul and goes to the line for two. So needs to make these two, and then Breakers will need to quickly foul. So Scotty Grabe to line for two. Makes the first. .76, so makes the second. So 77-80, Breakers will need to foul here. And they do, yes. So 3 points is the margin. So you think Jake Morgan should make these two and put the game around reach. I've been told by the Duffman there's 5 seconds to go, so obviously Moonah will need to, Breakers will definitely need to score in the next possession. And lovely shot by Jake Morgan. It probably could put the game out of reach. 81-77 is our scoreline. Morgan makes two. I'd say that's game. That is game. So Breakers will look to score here somehow, but good pressure off the floor. Tuffin will put this up. And that missed. And in the end, it was a good spirited comeback by the Breakers, who in the end fell short. Credit to Moonah, who without some star power there, really stepped up and had and played an absolute sensational game, and credit to them. So in the end, it was Moonah 82, Breakers 77 here on Duff TV. And probably my MVP would be Jake Morgan, who kept it alive and did a really good job of keeping this game alive. Good credit, also a good game by Johannes Peters, Jeremy Calvert, and probably Rick Machuk were my best players for them. For the Breakers, Ruben Woolcock stepped up in the second half and did a fantastic job. As it looks like we are coming live. You want to? Oh, hello. How are we going? So as you can see, we're actually in a van. We're actually not in the stadium. Not in the stadium. As a Duff man points out to me that. I'm live now, so it's great to see. He's telling me to look in the camera. So hello to the viewers at home. If you're watching by dufftv.com.au, great to see you could join the coverage. As I've said all along the broadcast, the first time in about 9 years since we've covered the senior basketball here around Hobart. So good to see. As I was saying before, I got cut away there. Best players were for Breakers. Chad Payne was our MVP for them. played a really good game. Ruben Wilcock, who had a sensational second half. Tommy Beard, who came up with some very good baskets as well too, played good as well. So, as you can see there, Pat Solomon there just working out the stats and the percentages, and I'm sure he'll get his team to talk about it in review in the week. This was a dead rubber game, so both teams couldn't make the finals for next weekend. And as we've said, the semi-finals happen next Saturday at the Elfin Sports Centre, and grand finals the following day. So, as the Duff Man is playing around with the system, we have a new system, of course. For those viewers that do watch the STHAFL and the SFL football coverage, you would well know that the Duff Man has talked about the new system, and again, we've been able to use it in basketball now, which is fantastic to see. So it's good that we're live streaming local sport, and that's the way to go, really, I think, these days. If you can't make it to the ground or the court or stadium or wherever you're watching from, it's certainly always good to tune into dufftv.com.au, where all the sports happens here on Duff TV. So it's sensational. Is the Duff Man giving me the wind up here or not? I think so. So in the end, a great game by Moonah, who prevailed here 82-77, and certainly a great night out here at the basketball. So on behalf of the Duff TV crew, on behalf of Martin Duffy, I'm Renell Riggs. We'll catch you again soon on Duff TV.